Alton, ARNP here, survival medicine writer at doomandbloom.net, where you'll find hundreds of articles, podcasts, and videos on medical preparedness. Together with my husband, Dr. Joe Alton, we're the co-authors of the Amazon bestseller, The Survival Medicine Handbook, and others. You may know us from survival medicine content, but we also love to garden and think it's important for the prepared family to learn to produce food for the uncertain future. Today I want to talk about eggplants. Eggplants are a member of the nightshade family and are a good source of potassium, fiber, as well as being a beautiful and tasty addition to your garden. Growing eggplant isn't difficult, where summers are long and warm. If you grow peppers, you can grow eggplant. One healthy plant can produce about 5 pounds of food over 2 months or more. Although I'd say this might be 5 pounds itself. Pretty darn productive, I'd say. Eggplant seeds germinate best at temperatures above 75 degrees Fahrenheit. A pretty safe bet here in South Florida. But can be germinated indoors several weeks before the last frost in your area. Start them in containers, but bring outdoor containers inside if the temperature is below 55 degrees. Young eggplants won't take off until the temperature is reliably above 60 degrees. If you're planting them in the garden, choose a sunny, well-drained site with fertile soil and a pH between about 5.5 and 6.5. To reduce pest issues, choose a spot you haven't used for tomatoes or peppers recently. Your soil bed should be loosened a couple weeks before planting with some rich compost mixed in a balanced, organic, of course, fertilizer, or even poultry manure. If it's cold out, cover your bed with black plastic to keep the soil warm. When you put in your plants, allow about 24 inches and have stakes ready for support. If you're keeping them in containers, the pot should be at least 16 inches wide. Dark colors will also keep the heat in cold climates. We use black grow bags for a lot of our container gardens. Water your plants deeply, 1 or 2 inches of water weekly after they're producing fruit. Fungus may occur if you don't let the soil dry a little bit between waterings. You can fertilize mid-season to keep them going until fall. Don't forget to add supports as the plants get big. Tomato cages are fine for this purpose. Eggplant doesn't need a lot of pruning, but you can remove withered leaves. Some people will just cut them back a little mid-season, mostly to encourage larger fruit. As the plant gets big, you might notice some side shoots along the main stem. These will bear the flowers and fruit later in season, which you can see over here. If you prune these, you will get less fruit, but they will be larger. Eggplants are often referred to as the perfect pollinators because they self-pollinate within the same flower, which is great news for those with greenhouses or screened-in patios like this one. In most cases, you won't have to intervene. But if yields are low or flowers aren't producing, then consider hand pollination. There are a few ways to do this. You could just gently shake the flowers every morning. Although we do this, we also insert a small paintbrush into the bottom flower of a cluster and carefully move it around the pistil and over the stigma. This increases the chance of self-pollination if you're not too rough. When to tell an eggplant is ripe? Use your thumb to press on the skin. If unripe, it will be too firm to leave a mark. Ripe fruit will produce a print that bounces back, and soft, overripe ones will leave a permanent indentation. Harvest them with their calyx intact. For storage, keep them at room temperature in the fridge for no more than 3 days before cooking or preserving. To get through the gardening learning curve, you need to get gardening before a disaster hits. Consider joining the Master Gardener program through your state's Agricultural Extension Office. There's a lot to learn, and that's a great place to start. This is Amy Alton, ARNP, also known as Nurse Amy of doomandbloom.net, wishing you the best of health and good times or bad. Thanks for watching.
Hey, if you need a solid medical kit for the range, for that hunting trip, or for disaster settings, check out Nurse Amy's entire line at store.doomandbloom.net. Thanks again.